Hello again. Luke Bug, the Geek of Steel here, and this, as you can probably tell, is my spoiler-free review of Black Adam. That has been a long time coming, that I've been waiting for and you've been waiting for, the world has been waiting for, and soon it will be released. As I'm recording this, it is Sunday the 16th of October, and this will be going live when the embargo lifts in a few days' time on the 18th of October. And yeah, in this video, I've got my little notebook, my trusty notebook. I will just be talking about what I loved about this film, what I felt when I watched it, what I experienced, but no spoilers. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. The spoilers are probably already out there if you want to go and look for them. But this video is just for me to get some of these thoughts out of this head, off these pages, and to record my experience that I had when I watched Black Adam for the very first time. And it won't be the last time. I can't wait to watch this film in a cinema again, on a huge IMAX screen. I can't wait to watch it on my TV and pause frame by frame to see all the details that I might have missed on the big screen. But please see this on a big screen. See this and on a bigger screen as possible. This film has been worth the wait. We know it's been a long time coming, and we know Black Adam himself, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, has wanted this movie to happen, and he has done that in a big way. He's touring the world right now as we speak, as I speak, promoting his work, and I love it when he does that. He's the king of marketing, whether it be his wrestling days or his movie days. He has always been proud of his work and promoted it to the best of his abilities. And I've been loving what he's been doing around the world. And he is coming to London this week on the 18th as well. So it's going to be an exciting week. I've got some adventures planned to London. I might even be speaking with some of the cast. So keep your fingers crossed for that. You know, this was recorded in the past. Here I'm going to mess with the space-time continuum, but hopefully when this video goes live, I would have already spoken to those wonderful people. But I digress. This film, I went to London, thanks to Warner Brothers UK, to watch this at the Warner Brothers offices, and I wrote notes. Some of them I can read, some of them are making me excited to read them back because there are certain scenes that I need to see again. But this film made me smile from start to the very finish. There was excitement, there was emotion, there was threat, there were thrills. It really delivered. And as comic book movies go, there was some fantastic storytelling. There were multiple origin stories. There were twists, there were turns, there was excitement, and there was a lot of comedy. And if this film is any sign of what is to come in the future of DC Comics movies, then I'm very, very happy with that. We've seen some fantastic films over the years, and in the future, we're going to see some even better ones. And I can't wait to see more characters get their time in the spotlight, and to see other characters have their stories told some more. And yeah, as always, it's never a dull moment being a Superman fan or a DC Comics fan. I love to share my opinions online, as does everybody else. And this film is going to get a lot of people talking. And I can't wait to join in those conversations, to talk about certain scenes, to talk about characters, to talk about stunts and fights and just what visual sights we get to see. And there are a lot. It's exciting. I was trying my hardest, as always, to not only write notes, but enjoy the movie and watch every single thing that happened on the screen. But there was so much going on. There are references, there are visual gags, there are lots of things going on there. A lot that I probably missed. But what I did see, I really, really enjoyed. And yeah, I'm excited to go back and see certain things again. But there are lots of Easter eggs, there are lots of visual gags, there is just lots to sink your teeth into with this film. Everything from the writing to the music to the effects to the CGI to the costumes. there is something for you to be enjoyed by. Everybody that has worked on this movie has clearly worked very hard. Everything from the music to the costumes to the set pieces to the CGI, everything was smooth, everything was great. And it really just, from the moment it started, I was sucked into this story, into this world, and I felt like a fly on the wall in many scenes. I felt that I was a part of this story. And that is down to the writers, down to the direction, down to the music. Every element of this film makes you feel a part of the action. And so much action. Whether it's fighting, whether it's chases, whether it's explosions, there's a lot to see. And quite a lot of violence, quite a lot of death as well. I couldn't keep up with the body count, but yeah. As we know, Black Adam isn't the most wholesome of heroes, even if he could be classed as a hero. But the fight scenes and the violence and the attitude and the just everything about Black Adam and The Rock portraying him was entertaining and exciting. And yeah, it was a thrilling experience to watch this film. And I can't wait to not only watch it again, but as always, I enjoy the experience of seeing how other people enjoy this film. And there will be parts in this film when I want to look around the theatre, when I want to listen to what other people think and how they communicate their emotions the way that I did. And the way that I did was probably a lot of screaming and yelling and whooping. And I will be talking about that in the upcoming weeks when more people have got to see the film and when spoilers are going to be talked about, because people are going to be talking about this film so much. You've probably already seen why I'm so excited about this film and why I am so happy and why I am so appreciative of The Rock and all the producers that were in this movie. Well, that had a part in this movie. But I love movies. I love superhero comics. I love superhero movies. So when those two worlds collide, I'm going to have a fantastic time. And that is what I did. And yeah, it was just a thoroughly enjoyable experience. And I can't wait to go in there and see it again. See those jokes again. See those exciting, explosive scenes. See characters bond together. To see characters that I'd never thought I would see on a film screen, being there together. Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher. And there's a lot more. There's a lot more characters from the world of DC Comics in this film. But I just had an absolutely enjoyable time from start to finish. And I escaped my world and got lost in somebody else's. And that is what I do when I go to the cinema. I want to be taken out of my head. I want to watch somebody else's story. I don't often go in with too many expectations of what might happen. Yes, we do love to theorize stories in our head. We like to think, maybe Black Adam would do this, or maybe so-and-so would do this, and then so-and-so comes in and saves the day. But also, I like to go in with a clearer head as possible and just be told somebody else's story. And that is what I got out of this. It felt like a comic jumped off the pages and was just hand-delivered. You weren't spoon-fed a storyline. You could make your own interpretations of some of the characters and some of the story. But there were twists and there were turns, and that made it fun. That made it more enjoyable. But the CGI and the fights and the effects and the music, it just, from the first scene, from the first part of what we see, the origin story of Black Adam, I was gripped. I was ready to go on this adventure of watching and enjoying this movie. And I think I breathed out at some point, but I didn't relax until those credits stopped rolling. I didn't calm down until I think a few hours after I left the cinema. But my goodness, yeah, this film has been a long time coming, but it was worth the wait. So worth the wait. Many years ago, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson shared a picture of himself with Mr. Henry Cavill. You've probably seen me online share that quite a few times, because when I saw that, my mind was blown. You know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has a lot of power in Hollywood. He's one of the biggest celebrities there ever was. But he also has so much passion and integrity and a want to listen to the fans, to give the fans what they want, to give the fans what they need and what they deserve. And with this film and with the future of DC Comics, I think we owe a lot of thanks to the producers, the writers, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the whole cast of this film, because they were all magnificent. And I will talk about all the cast in the future of why I love them and why you will love them. But for me, right now, I'm very hopeful for the future of DC Comics movies and DC Comics fresh new storylines. There are so many heroes and villains and characters that haven't had their time to shine in the world of movies and comics. There are characters that haven't had enough time in the spotlight. But with this film, we saw that there are other characters out there in the world of DC that deserve to have their story told. And I think we're going to see a lot more in the future when it comes to that. And that's why I'm very hopeful and thankful for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The future looks bright as a DC Comics fan, and I'm still smiling from this film, from this adventure, from the moment it started to the moment it finished. I am going to be more than likely appearing on some other people's podcasts talking about this film, on Instagram Lives, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. Over the upcoming weeks, I will not be able to stop talking about this movie. And there will come a time when I will talk about the spoilers, but it won't be probably for the first week of this film being released anyway. But I'm sure you've all seen it online, and why I'm smiling and why I can't stop smiling. When the film finished, there were tears. There were screams of excitement and laughter and relief and surprise and shock. But I'm just very thankful for this movie. Thankful for the cast and the crew and the actors and the writers and the directors, the composers, the costume designers. Everybody who worked on this film did a fantastic job, and I really think the world is going to enjoy it. I know I did, and I can't wait to watch it again. So yes, enjoy this film. Make your own personal opinions of it. And if you want to speak to me about it, then, yes, as always, hit me up in the DMs to talk about this film. I will not be posting spoilers yet. I want you to be as excited and as shocked and as thrilled as I was. But this film, I don't often give films numbers or stars or ratings out of 10 or 5 or whatever, but all I can say is that I really enjoyed this movie. And I think you will as well. For what it is, what it stands for, and what it could do for the future of DC Comics movies. We are so grateful that we have all this entertainment and at our fingertips most of the time. But to be away from our phones and our laptops and our tablets for 2 hours, to go into a theatre and watch a film and be taken on an adventure, the time will fly by from the moment this film starts to the moment it finishes, and you are going to want to stay through the credits. Trust me. You're going to enjoy that escapism of this movie, the excitement, the drama, the humour, the adrenaline that will be pumping through your bodies. I'm very happy with this film. Very happy. Well worth the wait. And I've got my notes here that I will continue to share in the upcoming weeks. The jokes that I saw, the references that were there, the similarities between other films and other franchises. But just, I'm a very happy geek. That's what I am. So yeah, enjoy this film. Talk with me about it when you can. I'm just very happy about this film. I am Luke Bug, the Geek of Steel. This review will be attached to my Black Adam podcast special, which will be going live when I can. But yeah, that podcast will be going live soon, and I've got so much still that I want to say, and I can't wait to speak with you all about this movie, about the potential of what we could see in the future, and just exactly how fun this is. And yeah, I'm rambling because I'm excited, and I'm thinking about other things because there is so much going on in this movie. But yes, I am Luke Bug, the Geek of Steel. You can find me pretty much everywhere online. Just search for the Geek of Steel and you will find me. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Share with your friends. And yeah, it's a good time to be a DC Comics fan. That's for sure. Stay safe, stay super, and I'll be back soon with a brand new video.